Hey guys, it's me, Bill, and I'm going to be reviewing a game today. Now on the screen you can see that I stuck this poorly drawn title card into the screen. I meant to hold it on there, but for some reason it sticks. Gotta love the old tube TVs, right? Okay, as I said in the title, I will be reviewing a game called San Francisco Rush 2049. This game's a little hidden in the Super N64 Library. Epic fail. And it has a lot of stuff in it, and I think you might love it. It's a racing game that takes place in the future San Francisco, and there's a lot more to it than just racing. Let's just leave it at that. But I gotta show you more of it. Let's play. Okay, give me a second. I'm a bad editor, so if I have to leave unnecessary parts in, then I apologize for that. Now anyways, when you start playing this game, you'll be pretty much dazzled by the starting music, which is actually pretty good, and it fits very well for a racing game in the future. Although it says so, it may not look like the future at all because, well, I don't think technology would advance to flying cars by 2049, so this is pretty accurate. Now, the first thing I want to talk about, and I gotta credit Craig Harris of IGN for pointing it out. I needed a little help pointing it out, because there's a bad interface in this thing, and it won't tell you right away that you have to unlock stuff. Like, in practice mode, there are only 4 tracks you start with, and if you don't know you have to unlock more, then that's going to be a bit of a problem. Same with stunt and battle modes, which we'll talk about later. Okay. Besides that, there's a records menu, which can tell you, which will tell you your unlocks. Total stats, unlocked tracks, unlocked cars, unlocked parts, total stats. This is the thing that tells you what stuff you gotta unlock. So, be aware of that. Okay. Now let's go to practice mode. Look at the tracks. There are 6 tracks in all of them. There's track 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You can backwards them, mirror them. You can add fog, wind. Let's go to single race instead. You can change how many laps as well. Change drones, difficulty, and one of the best parts, deaths mode. If you race in deaths mode, that means you will die. If you die once in the race, it's over. How you die? If you land roughly or land upside down while airborne, that's how you die. You can also die from crashing too fast. Okay, let's look at the cars. I have a pretty big complaint about these cars. Each and every one of them are exactly the same. The only difference is the looks. That's gonna be a little half pointless when you unlock new cars, because even all the cars are the same, especially when you unlock the Panther. Well, I'm gonna show you a bit of footage on racing mode. Pick Euro LX. Oh, I forgot to mention, the cars are customizable. You can handle transmission, handling, engine, tires, frame, wings, and the colors. Tire rims as well. So there's a lot of customization that you want. Although the car may look orange on the video, it's red, believe me.
3, 2, 1, rush!
Now when you play, you get a pretty good amount of graphics. The trees aren't just billboards that always face towards the camera. They're actual graphical trees. And you get the awesome control. Why awesome? Because of this. The wings. The wings let you can help you support you a little bit in the air. And the wings are actually a good thing. I'll show you what the wings are really used for in stunt mode. Yeah, they're used there. And that's not enough about the control. As if the control wasn't good enough, customizing your car allows you to control the car even better. So, I have really high regards for the control. The music here fits really well. Track 1 music fits really well. Now let's quit for now. I'm going to talk about the music. In the audio mode, you can take a look at all the music. This is track 1, track 2, track 4, track 5, track 3, and track 6, which is undoubtedly the best track in the game. All these tracks are unique to the N64 version. There's a Dreamcast version which has different music and stuff. There's a stunt track. The other stunt track. These battle tracks are not actually used in battle mode for some reason. Alright. And in case the music ever gets annoying to you, then you may turn it off if you wish. Okay, let's go to stunt mode. Stunt 1, Venom.
3, 2.
Now this is where the fun really begins. In stunt mode, you have to do as many tricks as you can within the time limit. Like right here, I'm doing barrel rolls. No pun intended. And I landed too roughly, thus killing me. You get infinite lives in this mode. I don't know if there's a deaths mode on there. If you can score enough points, you won't have to play on just this track. If you accumulate enough points, then you'll get another track. Eventually, if you get 1,000,000 points, you will unlock the prestigious obstacle course, which I used to have. I can't show you footage of that. Sorry about that. If you want to see footage, look it up. It's a really awesome thing, and I think you might love it. Okay. Now this is probably one of the best modes in the game. Right next to battle, right there. This is the true face of San Francisco Rush 2049, in my opinion. It's not just about racing, it's about adventuring through, collecting coins, and doing tons and tons of flips. Like that. Except I'm failing right now, so... Now I'm going to show you some multiplayer footage. Multiplayer footage. Single race practice, stunt, and battle. Let's talk about battle now. Go to Battle 4. Sorry, I'm using 2 controllers at one time, so the second controller is going to be an idle player.
1, rush!
This is what battle mode is all about. You drive around cars, and then you use Z to shoot at your enemy. It's actually kind of similar to GoldenEye in a way, but... There's also weapon pickups and power-ups, like this here laser cannon. It's a little inaccurate, but it packs a punch. Like, I barely hit that. I barely hit the idler right there. If you have more than one player, you can select teams very well. But not all players can be on the same team, is how it works. Well, there's so much I have to say about this game, and I think I've covered most of it already. But I have a true complaint about this thing, and this is what it is, the rocket launcher. Easily the most overpowered weapon in the entire game. One hit kills to somebody unguarded. It can easily take somebody out. 3 shots, semi-automatic, and it heat seeks. Did I mention that it has splash damage as well? You could probably get a collateral with that gun, which I haven't tried, but if you feel like it, be my guest. There's a lot more to this game than you think. If you press a certain amount of buttons, then you'll unlock a cheats menu, like I did right here. I don't have any cheats unlocked. You need to press certain codes, certain button codes, like hold these for example, hold these buttons and then do a D-pad combination. But that doesn't unlock anything. It doesn't require you to press the D-pad at all, because that moves it. You gotta do something like this, and then press a combination with the C. All these involve the L, R, Z, and C buttons. I have a huge problem with the cheats thing, is they're good for experimenting, but the bad thing is you can beat the entire game with them, which I strongly condemn. Now, this is a game that you really, really should play. It's a game that I think you will love, not only as a racing game, but as an adventure altogether. Now, if it seems like I copied, Craig Harris's review right there, I apologize for that. I don't mean to, infringe on anybody's copies. I read a bit of his review, and he thinks high of this game as well. In case you don't believe me, read his review at IGN.com. Now, my rating. I give the gameplay a 92 out of 100. Racing is a little off, but stun and battle mode make up for it. Graphics, 96 out of 100. Great, but I've seen a little better. Control, perfect. Sound effects and music, 90 out of 100. Challenge, 90 out of 100. Variety, 85. Multiplayer, 87. Rubric total, 91.4 out of 100. My grade, 95 out of 100. A+. This is Bill, and I will see you next time.